What's up everyone, I'm back with another video. Now for this one, this is going to be my top 10 favorite movie franchises. Now these are some of my favorite movies of all time, and I thought why not do a top 10 of my favorite movie franchises. Now let's begin. Coming in at my number 10 spot, by the way I love all these films, you're just ranking my favorites, the favoritist. So coming in at my number 10 spot has to go to the Terminator franchise. Now, a lot of people will be like, damn, you put that low. Then again, this is my favorite movies of all time. You know, all of these, my top 10 is my favorites. So yeah, but coming at number 10, doesn't mean anything because these are great movies. You know, the only really one I really didn't like is Terminator Salvation. The rest of them I enjoy. The first Terminator, the second Terminator. I enjoy Terminator 3 and Terminator Genesis and Terminator Dark Fate. So I enjoy all these films except Terminator Salvation. So all these films I can enjoy except that film. So yeah, this is at my number 10 spot, but it's still great. These are still great movies. And Dark Fate is almost as good as Part 2, in my opinion. Almost that good. So yeah, coming at my number 9 is the John Wick franchise, which is the fourth one supposed to come out soon. And the John Wick franchise is a very, very good franchise because, you know, the first one's good, the second one's better than the first one, the third one's better than 1 and 2. They keep getting better and better and better, in my opinion. And John Wick, all of the John Wick movies are great. So far, I just love these movies. I could rewatch them over and over and over again and still love them. So yeah, John Wick is at my number 9. Great films. Coming in at my number 8 is the Karate Kid franchise. Now, to be honest with you, I enjoy all of these films. You know, I feel like though the next Karate Kid, I felt like that one's the weakest out of all of them. But I still enjoy the film. But I enjoy all the Karate Kid movies. They're spectacular. My favorite Karate Kid movie is the Karate Kid 2. I just love that film. So yeah, Karate Kid franchise, number 8. Coming in at my number 7 is the Bad Boys franchise. Now, the Bad Boys franchise, very good franchise. Very good. I enjoy this franchise a lot. The first one I thought was okay. The second one I thought was better than the first one. The third one I thought was the best one out of all of them. So yeah, I enjoy the Bad Boys movies a lot. You know, and Bad Boys for Life was surprising me. This ended up being one of my favorite movies of all time. One of them. So Bad Boys for Life, enjoy the film. Coming in at my number 6 is the Conjuring universe. Conjuring franchise universe. Now I know some people hate these films. I love these films. You know, the only one I really didn't like is the first Annabelle. But yeah, I enjoy all these films basically, and I can rewatch them any time of day. I enjoy them. The great mood atmosphere, the great jump scares, the great stories. I love this universe, and I love this horror universe. So yeah, the Conjuring films, love them. The second Conjuring movie is probably my favorite one out of all the Conjuring movies. So yeah, I enjoy this Conjuring universe a lot. Coming in at my number 5 is the Rocky franchise. Now, the Rocky franchise is awesome. You know, it's awesome. Like Sylvester Stallone is one of my favorite action stars of all time, and you know I got to put the Rocky franchise in there because I just love his movies so much. And Sylvester Stallone's probably my favorite action hero of all time. The Rocky franchise, I could rewatch any of them. any of them, even my worst one, I could still rewatch all these. So yeah, the Rocky franchise, it's a very good franchise. I enjoy it a lot. Cause it's like the boxing is great, right? But they concentrate mostly on story first, and then they concentrate boxing later. They concentrate on story and training montages first, and then boxing later. So that's what I love about this franchise, is they have a story involved with the boxing, and that's what makes the boxing even better. So yeah, the Rocky franchise, love this franchise to death. Coming in at my number 4 is the Child's Play franchise. Because I'm at number 4. Now, the Chucky franchise, of course, I said it a lot of times, I'll say it again. Chucky is my second favorite horror icon. And I just love Chucky. I cannot wait for that TV series. I love every film in the Chucky franchise except Seed of Chucky. So that's the only one I really don't like. But all of them I can still rewatch, including the remake. I know the remake gets a lot of hate, but in my opinion, I enjoy the remake. It's very good. So yeah, the remake is pretty good. I love all the Chucky movies except Seed of Chucky. So yeah, the original Child's Play is still my favorite. The second one, still good, you know. 1 and 2 are both 10 out of 10 films. So yeah, and then the ones, and then the other ones I do enjoy except Seed of Chucky, but they still ain't as good as part 1 and 2, but they're still enjoyable. Because I'm a huge Chucky fan and I love Chucky. I love me some Chucky. So yeah, that's why that is my number 4 on the list. Now coming in at my number 3, my top 3 spot, well, has to go to the Halloween franchise. Now a lot of y'all might be shocked that I put this as my top 3 when it should be my top 1, because y'all know, a lot of y'all know how much of a fan I am of this massive, awesome franchise. Now, just because my top 3 doesn't mean anything, you know. But this franchise, the Halloween franchise, is amazing. I love almost every film in the franchise, except a few, but I still love almost everyone in this franchise. So yeah, the Halloween franchise is awesome. Can't wait for Halloween Kills to come out. So yeah, that's why that's my number 3. Coming in at my number 2 has to go to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is, I have put almost all of them, all the movies, but I just decided to, why not just show the 4 Avengers movies. Now, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is amazing of what they could be able to accomplish. They're just amazing, you know. I loved Captain America, you know, the first Avenger, and I loved Captain America the Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War. Like, this franchise is amazing, you know. The whole Marvel Cinematic Universe is epicness. Epic stories. Love every single Marvel film. So yeah, that's why that's my number 2 on the list of my favorite movie franchises. Now coming in at my number 1 has to go to, now this franchise sort of gets hate every once in a while, but my number 1 has to go to, drum roll please, the Fast and Furious franchise. The Fast and Furious franchise. Or you can call it the Fast and Furious franchise universe. Because basically it is a cinematic universe. It's been that for a long time if you think about it. Because it started with Too Fast, Too Furious. They didn't have Dom in it. They introduced new characters like Tyrese Gibson, and he ends up appearing later on in the franchise. You got Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, which they introduced you to Lucas Black's character. And stuff. So yeah, and then they brought him back later on in the sequels, and then you have the Hobbs and Shaw spinoff. So yeah, this Fast and Furious franchise is amazing to me. Like, they're my favorite action movies of all time, to be honest, you know, because they have everything I love about action movies. Great fight scenes, great explosions, great freaking racing scenes. These have racing scenes in them, and great stories, and it has everything I love about action films. That's why the Fast and Furious franchise is my favorite movie franchise of all time. And I cannot wait for Fast 9. It sucks that it got pushed back. Shit, we supposed to saw that movie like a few months ago. And just think about it, if we went to go see that film right now, a few months ago, we'd be waiting on it to come out on DVD. So we would have if the movie played in the theater, but it didn't because of all the stuff going around. So yeah, it's pushed back a year, but I cannot wait for the film because I love this franchise so much. Like Fast 9 is, I would literally go on opening day. You know, that's just my favorite movie franchise of all time. So yeah, that's why that is my number one favorite movie franchise. Is the Fast and Furious franchise universe. And Hobbs and Shaw, for a spinoff, that movie was freaking amazing. I love the action, the explosions. The story was mad in that movie, but it's still action, explosion, everything else around it was freaking amazing. Like, and then the comedy aspects of that film too. Hobbs and Shaw was just both funny as hell in that movie. So yeah, that's why the Fast and Furious franchise is my number one, because to me that's my favorite action franchise. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe and share, and also hit the bell so you know when a new video is uploaded. Peace out. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'm out. Peace.